What's up, everyone? Welcome back to MBH Daily, where we show you a little sneak peek as to what me and Anth are doing on a day-to-day, meeting new people, getting some stuff ready for neighborhood, just networking, just showing our presence in Toronto, going to meet with some people. We've been traveling a lot. We are at Ricciardi Studio, home of Anthony Ricciardi, world-renowned artist and a great friend of ours. We've done a bunch of projects with him in the past. Pop-up Piadina, we did a restaurant with him during the pandemic. We closed it, but he was one of our partners there. And let's pop up the event we did at Yorkdale at his studio. That was a sick event. We did that at his Yorkdale studio, which was beautiful. We did a panel talk there, so that was dope. Stay tuned to the end. We got a cool giveaway, giving away a one-of-one piece for Ricciardi times MBH. Listen for instructions, join that giveaway. Let's go inside, let's see where this magic happens.
These are the three pieces. Well, two for you guys and one we're gonna do the giveaway for it. The whole canvas is made of the shredded, like real money. Shredded Canadian money. Shredded money. Damn. Yeah, so I made the base of them with that.
That's some rich confetti, bro. Damn, the studio's looking good though.
Yeah, it's
you started putting the pieces up too. I mean, last time I was here, right?
This horse one's going to Kentucky this weekend. Yeah. Derby was last weekend, which is cool. Yeah. That one's going. This one's going to Orlando next week. So I just have them like up out of the way so I don't splash them and get them. These are 4-footers. Okay. I'm doing like a couple like 6-8-footers for some condo entrances and like a project in Mississauga. Like when you like walk in, they'll be like massive.
I need one of these for that house in Miami.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
You know, I was gonna say,
imagine
like, even in the studio, like
yeah, of course.
We want to build out a studio in Miami
for MBH. Yeah.
Like when we film and stuff. One of these would be sick.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
Rich, how long you been doing this, bro?
Yeah, man.
Talk to the people.
It's been just over 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean my whole life I've been an artist.
Yeah,
but like you guys know the story, but like growing up, no one said become an artist, right?
It wasn't a trend like it is now.
It wasn't. Starving artist was like a real thing in the world, like through the 80s and 90s and growing up. So it wasn't the first choice for everyone to say. Yeah. So for me, it was like I did it as a passion, and like that's where the hearts come from, because like I followed my heart to pursue art.
And now it's not so much of a starving artist anymore.
No, you're eating good now. When you first started, how much was a piece, let's say?
Not much.
Well, tell the people, you know, because they gotta understand too when you start where you're at.
I would buy a canvas for $120 and sell it for $100.
So you lose money?
We lose money. When I was on your pod, it was like the 6th episode. Yeah. Something crazy, something super early.
Season one,
super early. We spoke about that, about giving things away free to like get your foot in the door and stuff like that. That's what it was.
Who are some names now that you've worked with that you could say like, damn, I'm impressed with myself?
Everyone from like Shaq to Justin Bieber to Drake to Grant Cardone's to like all like the entrepreneur side of the world, crazy. All those boys. It's been a fun ride.
I remember seeing Shaq's piece too.
Yeah, it's up here. Signed it here, Hall of Fame 2016.
I feel like now, like not to throw shit on anybody, but I've seen so many people try the style. Like
I see the heart sometimes, eh? I see sometimes. Does it break your heart, or is it more like people are
you
like,
know what? Like
you, so they
everything's a copy anyway.
Yeah.
There's a great book by Austin Kleon called Steal Like an Artist. Okay. And he goes through and he proves that anything that people are doing today has been done. True. So like it's very easy. Someone could be like, oh, I didn't create the shape of a heart. I created my shape, but like I didn't create the heart. So it's very tough for me to like comment on it. Yeah. But the truth is like even the people that I've seen do something like very replicated, like very close.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very close.
That's what I'm talking about.
It doesn't have the heart, like not the like it doesn't have the actual love that like I put into the pieces.
There's got to be some like where you're like, damn, okay, like the fact that someone wants to recreate sort of what I've put together, like the style that I've built, it's got to kind of feel good.
Yeah, no. 100%.
Yeah.
And early on, like I looked to artists too. Like rewind 8-9 years ago, like where was I learning my style was by looking at other artists. This type of stuff or like this and like that's 100% me. Like there's not like there's even like this diptych up here that has like the two
that's
the link parts, bro. It's my favorite, dude. It's my favorite.
That's a crazy piece, eh?
Is there anybody that you haven't done work for that you're like, this guy is like on my list, or this goes on my list?
You know, I think now where I want to go into is like the big art collectors. Okay. So like guys and girls that are really established in the art world, that like they collect the Picassos, they collect the Warhols. Like I want to start entering those collections. We always think that like when we do a project with one of them, it's gonna be like the tipping point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, bro, this is gonna change our life. But like it's the 3 years before that, so 3 years after that, it's what you do with it, it's how you package it up to repurpose. All that stuff is what it comes down to. So the celebrity side of the world, like it's been great. I love the experiences, they're fantastic. But like for my art career and like what I really want to do is like those collectors.
You have some homes too that you've done like the whole house.
I'll go in pre-construction and map out pieces. Like, okay, we're gonna do a mural here.
Yes.
We're gonna do an installation going up these stairs. We're gonna do like something hanging. We're gonna do a couple sculptures. Work with like the interior architects and designers to like curate artwork for the house.
The mural you did at that resort
Antigua.
was fucking sick.
Yeah,
it was
thank you.
Sick. Once you get past the point of like, okay, celebrities, it's cool, like they fuck with my stuff, like it's awesome, they like it. But then like people who are actually like ingrained in the industry and they know like what's really good, and like you said, like they're collecting Warhols and Basquiat's and all that stuff. It's like when you can get in that circle, it's like, okay, now I'm building something exactly like that I could be known forever.
I wasn't classically taught. I had no backing in the art world, no gallery representation, like just by ourselves. And so to be able to like break into the art world and then now get respected amongst those artists and those things is very cool.
Well, I want to talk to you about even the business side of the art, because I think that's super impressive what you've built. You're able to do all these, like, look at the amount of pieces in here, because I know a lot of artists struggle with that, right? They're a creative, right? And they don't really want to know too much about, okay, is this my price? Is this right in terms of accounting? What should we doing strategy on social? So how did you kind of bridge the gap between those two? Because you did a really good job, bro.
I tried to have like two segments of my art, where it's like the canvas is expensive, get into luxury homes, blah, blah, blah. But then also have this like subsection where I'll do prints, I'll do shorts, I'll do jewelry, I'll do these other subsections where I can get into the homes. I can get into the walls at a different price point and just like start becoming known in like the smaller circles to then allow it to grow. But for me, it's always just been a numbers game. Like I just believe in doing a lot.
So how were you able to even, make those products at a lower price point without affecting, let's say, these pieces?
Just keeping them limited.
Yes.
They're not always available. Like people message me every single day for a print.
Wow.
Like I'll get 1 to 5 DMs a day, like, hey, what prints do you have available? None. But like I'll do a drop. I just did a Mother's Day drop like 2 days ago. I'll do a drop. I'll be like, okay, I got 200 prints. They're limited edition. Like soon as they sell out, see you later.
You gotta just try shit to understand who your market is. But I really like that. I think that's a thing that like a lot of creatives kind of mess with in their head, is like, I don't want to be too cheap because I want to be a luxury artist. I want to be right. So I guess you've done a great job of that. But
the balance that he's done, right?
Yeah, and I guess it's kind of the drops is sort of what makes it that. But for you, what marks that point where you're like, okay, it's time for me to like take the next step. I'm going from 5K painting to 10K or however it works for you.
I just listen to the market. Like, and as I sold $12,000 paintings, cool, they sold. Now I'm like 18 to 25. They're like, all right, well, we're selling, so like I'm gonna keep it here for now. If I notice that like I can't hold inventory and I can't then that's when we go to 30, and then it's been organic the whole way.
What's the most expensive piece?
I just sold a piece, it was like 65,000 US. It was but it was huge. Like I mean, this is a diptych like that. But huge, like double the size.
From $200. No, actually from losing 20 bucks.
From losing money free.
Did you ever imagine when you started this that you'd be able to even do that?
Yeah, it was always the plan.
Like,
no, not at all. Right? Like, I can say that now. No. I mean, you don't plan for anything. Like, I mean, because man, like, look at you boys. Like, all the guests you guys have had on, the traveling you guys have been able to do for a podcast.
I know.
Did you imagine it?
No.
No, but yes.
Because
you did plan for it, right? You worked for it, but not at all.
Exactly.
So
But
not even close.
it's like both. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
How do you manage, pleasing the customer with what they want to see with still maintaining your brand?
I think that it's a great question, because over the last like years I built up such a collection that people can reference.
They can just say, hey, like this one.
So I have two collections like always available. Like these are my available works. So I have a gallery in Yorkville Village right now that has about 18 pieces. So like they can buy one off the wall. I hand deliver a lot. Because I like, even going to New York tomorrow and then going to Kentucky, like I don't need to. I can ship them. But like the experience overall, me hand delivering it, put it up in the house, do it all, it means way more to me.
How has it been juggling the business, all the success, and being a dad?
The balance has been very easy for me because they do everything with me. Travel's been a little trickier. A 26-hour flight to Australia, like he's not coming on. Right? So there's been things like that, but like the beauty is like my wife's here every single day.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally beside her all day, and then my son, we pick him up at 4, and that's it. We're it's family, and I made it a priority. Right? Like it was just I wanted it.
Because I want to ask about the collaborations you've done.
Yeah.
Because I know you've worked with huge brands. There's fucking, I mean, you can start naming them, but
How are you even getting these opportunities? Is it still going back to the leverage thing and you going to them and saying, hey, look at my leverage here, look at my portfolio here, this is why you got to work with me?
I want to really tailor into like building out like, you know, scalable things with these brands. And
It
that's
all adds up. All those little things, you just put it in your back pocket, and that's what you're using when you go.
That's what gets you the big boys.
Exactly.
We had you for, like you said, like the 5th or 6th, maybe 7th episode, and we asked you the famous question, do you think money buys happiness? You know, a couple years later, some more money in the pocket. I want to re-ask you the question. What are your thoughts on money buys happiness? Do you still believe it? Has your opinion changed on it? What are your thoughts on it?
We're going to drop your last answer, by the way.
One quote that I always used to write on my painting was less money, more problems.
Yeah.
Because I believe it. No, it buys freedom, and it buys time. Like it buys the ability. You asked about the family. The only reason my wife's able to work with me is why? Because she doesn't have to go to work.
Yeah.
So how am I able to have that family time? How is my son able to travel with me everywhere? It's not cheap. We said multiple flights. We got to do all this different stuff. Hotels. We're not going to stay in a bad hotel. True. Not because I'm pretentious. Because I have my family. I don't want to stay in a bad hotel. By myself, I'll stay in the motel. I don't care. But like I'm not going to travel with my family in a bad hotel. So like all of those things, it's giving me access to do it and it giving me freedom. So my answer is yes. It's like it is a wholehearted yes. But it's because of that. Cool. It's not like I think I may have said like it's not going to solve your like problems. We all have friends with drug problems, alcohol, addiction, this, that, and the other. It's not solving those. But if you have those things like figured out or like under control, everything else, all depends. These pieces right here, they're actually made, I did a collaboration with the Bank of Canada where they recycle our money here in Canada is plastic. So when they have defective bills or discontinued bills, they melt it down, they make things like engineered hardwood flooring and different things out of plastic. So I bought the money, the cash, the shredded cash before it got melted down. And this canvas, this wood canvas is actually made of the money. So I'm sure you'll see all the details here. And then obviously the MBH iconic logo. I just did a couple different colorways with it. Did this green heart for money, of course, and then did some fun quotes. We've got to enjoy the moment, because although like everything matters, we have to enjoy the moment. The view from the top is better because that is the truth. And then, you know, more the money sign, dream. You have to always dream and then go ahead and achieve those dreams. So yeah, that's the piece.
There's 3 pieces. Of course, and blessed me and Ernesto with a piece of our own to hang up in our homes. But there is one piece for someone to win, okay? And we're gonna make it so easy because we love you guys and we always make it easy, okay? So simple. Like this video, subscribe to MBH Daily, leave a comment, and you gotta follow Ant, we'll drop his links. That's it. Literally that fucking simple. Screenshot everything, send it to us in the DMs, at Money Buys Happiness. We'll be picking a winner soon. Appreciate you guys, love you guys. Ant, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Let's get it.